Alright, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I ordered this thing right here off Amazon. It's a hat clip mount. I want to try to get some POVs going. I test fitted this on a hat, but when you put the hat on, it brings the front of the brim down a little bit. Kind of got some weight to it. So I want to go to the store. When I ordered my GoPro, it came with this piece right here. What I want to do is I want to try to put get a magnet and either glue or 3M tape it to the back of this, and then try to get another magnet, put it on the back of the brim of the hat, so that way the weight doesn't pull the hat down. So, but I'm gonna cut the video here. I'm gonna go to the store. If I can't find no magnets, or if this strategy doesn't work, I'm just gonna use this right here. Since I bought it, I'm gonna test it out. Alright guys, so I didn't get to get what I wanted. I tried the magnets. They didn't work. I think the brim of the hat is too thick. I had a good idea, but you know, it just didn't fucking work, I guess. But I got this hat clip mount. I definitely need to try to get something else, because it's hold on. I definitely need to try to get something else because it got some weight to it, man. I feel like I have a fucking helmet on my head. And the GoPro itself doesn't weigh that much. Yeah, the GoPro itself doesn't weigh that much. I might have to get used to the weight on this thing. I'm gonna try it a few more times to see where we're at with it. But as you can see, I don't have a fucking manual. Fucking cry in the comments, I don't care. 10 speed is where it's at. Preferably any automatic. Now I will say manuals, they sound better. And what I mean by that is, you know, you can what's it called? You can the rev matching when you're downshifting's louder, I will say, because you're unless you have a newer manual like the 2024 Mustangs, where it has automatic rev match. I got mixed reviews about the 2024 Mustangs. You know, I fuck with the interior, but man, the rear of the car, man, I think it just looks smushed. I'm not sure how well you can hear me and everything. I will roll the windows down and try to, you know, get the exhaust going a little bit so you guys can hear it, but I don't want to have too much wind noise. I do have my screen off, by the way. It's not broke. I do have the calculator screen. I have a base model. But I plan on getting this thing switched out soon. I want to get the Donovan 9, I believe. I think they came out with that one not too long ago. It was a Donovan 8. A lot of people say they don't like it, but I like how it looks. Looks almost factory. You know, it fits well compared to a a fucking Tesla screen. But we're just cruising right now. I might throw it in sport mode, get a few pulls or whatever, but just cruising, man. I do have a new steering wheel on the way. I just ordered it the other day. Flat bottom carbon fiber. I'm gonna put the link in the description of the video of I make installing it. I stay in North Carolina. The car scene is okay. When you get to the bigger cities like Raleigh and Charlotte, the car scene's not too bad. You see some nice exotic cars. And when you go to Wilmington, you might see a little bit. You might see a couple of GT3s, some McLarens. See a fuck ton of fucking C8s. But while I live, the car scenes, it's okay. You might see a couple of Hellcats here and there. You might see a couple of Hellcats. You might see some C6s. See a lot of scats for sure, but it's mainly the bike scene area. So I don't know, every time I do POVs in my area, if we are going to see anything appealing, I should say. Chilling at 7th right now. I'm not gonna take it off from 7th. I don't think we're gonna be able to get a pull. There's too many cars on the road. I think that was an S550 with the S650 headlights. I don't know if you guys can see that. We're able to see that. I do daily this thing, so I mean, I don't know if you guys can see the mileage. The mileage is getting up there. But this is really the main highway where I am. Anybody asking, I got a unit in R7 as a radar detector. It works pretty good. I think I've had it up here for a little while. It can be kind of gimmicky as far as the location, front or back. But as far as picking up radar, it's pretty straight. A few guys I know, they got a unit in R8, and that works pretty good. A lot of people are like, oh, I'm not gonna get a radar detector, it's a waste, it doesn't actually work. I mean, you get what you pay for, man. You get what you pay for. I mean, if you go on Amazon and buy a fucking $200 radar detector and you're surprised it doesn't work, why are you surprised? You barely spend anything on it. This retails for about, I don't know if it went down. It retails for like 500, I believe, 5 or 6. And that's brand new. I might be wrong, could be 7. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, you get what you pay for. Another thing about automatics, man, it's just there's not too much traffic where I'm at. It's just, you know, I feel like if you're going on a long trip, I feel like automatics where it's at. Everybody has their personal preference. I personally don't know how to drive manual that well. I want to learn. I want to get a GT350 at some point. I want to get one of those, and it might be in my best interest to learn how to drive manual before I get that. I know a lot of people, they'll buy those, or even I've seen it with Scat Pack Challengers. A lot of people will buy the manual and not know how to drive it. They'll, you know, teach themselves. Which is a fair point. I have heard Mustangs is an easier platform to learn manual on. Got a couple of 5th gens over there. But we're just chilling, man. There's too much traffic on the road to do, you know, any type of pulls. I mean, we're not going to be doing anything crazy. It's 90 degrees. My temps are okay. This is my first video with a POV mount, obviously. You know, I'm not too worried. Hopefully you guys, you know, can hear me pretty well. I'm gonna try to get something towards more convenience. This hat clip's pretty straight. I'm gonna get something that doesn't draw the brim of the hat down. Excuse me. It does have some weight to it, although the GoPro doesn't weigh that much. I think it's just where it sits, because it sits so far up. Now I am running a Corsa Extreme catback with the X pipe, so sometimes you'll hear, you might be able to hear the exhaust. Sometimes you won't. It has good drone cancellation. I guess those are the right terms. Sheriff right there. That's one of the newer cars too. I do at some point want to switch out the Corsa. I want to get a Polar Attack. Those sound mean. Those sound so good, man. I've seen a lot of videos on them. It just has a much more deeper tone than the Corsa, in my opinion. But yeah, we're not doing nothing too crazy for this video. I just wanted to test out the POV. You know, I'm gonna post it, see what it looks like, and you know, maybe next video we'll be going to a Cars and Coffee. Might film a few cars out there, or maybe even a car show. We didn't really see too many cars on the road. We did see a 5th gen, I believe it was, with the S650 headlights. I'm gonna look and see if I can pull that up on video. But like I said, there's not too many cars in my area. But, you know, they're usually out on Friday and Saturday. Today's Tuesday. Oh, Wednesday, I'm sorry. Today's Wednesday. Squeeze in here just real quick. But yeah, I'm ending the video here. I'm almost to the house. Nothing too crazy for this video, just testing out the POV. But if you guys want to see more, like and subscribe, comment below. Next video, hopefully, we'll be installing the steering wheel. I'm gonna give you guys a tutorial on how to do that. But appreciate y'all for watching. See y'all next time.